Hello, Trojan fans. We want to welcome you to our DSU women's basketball pregame interview here with head coach David Moe. Coach and his number 18th nationally ranked Trojan squad will be hosting the number 12 ranked Northwestern Red Raiders here on Thursday, December 16th. Game time for this outstanding matchup will be 5:30 p.m. right here in the DSU Fieldhouse. Now, Coach, this is a big-time game matchup between two nationally ranked teams. What are going to be some of the keys for the game on Thursday?
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I was looking over some stuff, and it's crazy that Northwestern's last three losses going back to last year in the national tournament, and then the two losses this year against the same three teams we've lost to this season. So Clark, Dordt, and Concordia. Two teams that play very similar. It's going to be a really fun matchup. Anytime you get ranked teams coming together, they're both pretty local, which is really fun. It's just going to be a fun game, and in these games, it's kind of whatever team gets the pace and the flow of the game going in their favor. For us, the keys are going to be, I think everyone in Trojan Nation will say, if DSU just takes care of the ball, we'll be okay, and that's something that we've been focusing on. Taking care of the balls, limiting our turnovers. When we take care of the ball, we're number 2 in the country in field goal percentage. We're number 2 in the country in three-point field goal percentage. We're number 4 in the country in free throw percentage. When we take care of the ball and get a shot, we're really tough. And so offensively, take care of the ball, play with great pace, get downhill. We want to get in the lane, and really, really intrigued to see how Northwestern handles kind of our 5-out approach. Defensively, if we can really contain the middle, if we can really limit their touches in the post, and if we can keep the ball in front and force them into a lot of jump shots, granted, they're a very good shooting team, but if we can really keep the ball in front and contain the dribble, I feel pretty good going forward. But it's going to be a really, really fun matchup.
Awesome. Now, those are some of the keys to the game. Now, tell us some of the important matchups we should be looking for on Thursday, and who are some of the top players for the Red Raiders?
Yeah, they're really tough. I think it starts with their post player, Molly Shanny. She's a sophomore. She's a load down there. She's really tough. She's physical. She has great feet, good hands, scores with both hands around the rim, and she can really kind of get going. And so she's someone that we got to key in on. I think with our post defense, we'll be in good shape. And then they got 2 senior guards. They have a bunch of seniors on the team, but they're 2 guards. Devin Campbell and Jada Cunningham are 2 just steady players. They've been playing 3-4 years for Northwestern. They understand the system. They understand who they are. Both of them can put the ball on the deck and shoot the 3. They're just steady players, and so they're 2 players to key in on. For us, I'm going to be really intrigued to see how Shanny can guard LCS listed on the perimeter, and how to see who matches up with our 6'1" Savannah Walsdorf, and obviously who's going to match up with Jesse Giles. Those are 3 really tough guards for anyone playing against us, and so it's going to be really fun to see how they handle us and how we handle them, and that's kind of the cat and mouse of college basketball. That's really, really fun.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to seeing how those matchups play out. You've played numerous NAIA top 20 teams over the last 2 seasons. What makes you schedule such a hard schedule for your team?
Competitive. Myself and my assistant Jamal Branco were both wired the same way. We're both very, very competitive, and we recruit players that are competitive. And what better way to show that than to go against the best? Every team in the country wants to be the best, right? Well, how do you be the best? You go play against the best and see how you stack up. And we've been fortunate to get some of those games. We've taken some on the chin. What's funny is that I've never changed our scheduling. Jesse and Ashlyn and Shaylee and Mackenzie Hermanson and Lexi Robson, that group, we played top 20 teams in the country that year, and we won 4 games.
Right.
And now, last year and this year, our scheduling's been the same, and now we're competing with those teams. And that's what we want to try to do. We work extremely hard in our program, and it's a testament to just the players. They have a desire to be great. They have a desire to keep pushing. And we talk about how we're not for everyone. And we have gotten ourselves to a point where we feel like we are ready to compete with anyone. And we love the challenge. Going against Northwestern, number 12 team in the country, what's more exciting than that? We've played against Concordia, who's ranked. Dort was ranked. Clark was ranked. Last year we played against a bunch of ranked teams. We have some more ranked teams coming up here later in our schedule. That's what we want. And if you can get those games early in the season, it kind of gets you prepared for the national tournament where we want to go to. And, I think every team's goal is to try to win a national championship, and we're no different, And how do you do that? You prepare yourself every day, and you schedule tough to see how you stack up, and feel really good about the makeup of our team. Feel really good about where we're at and where we're going, and we kind of have the mentality of bring it on. We'll play anyone, anytime, anywhere, and that's always going to be our mentality.
And that's an awesome mentality to have. Now, my final question for you, probably one of the most important ones for all sports fans.
I'm ready.
What is your favorite concession stand food?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's a good one. There's so many good choices at the DSU concession stands. But I'm pretty old school. Give me a good bag of popcorn with the right amount of butter and salt. Can't really go wrong. Obviously, I enjoy food, and so. But I think if I had to go all in, not just a snack, I want something more. Walking taco. I mean, you can't find a better.
Can't go wrong.
You can't find a better meal. It's right in the bag. You got all the fixings there. It's just fantastic. But come out to the DSU Fieldhouse and get a snack, get a walking taco, get a bag of popcorn, and watch these two teams just compete. That's what makes it really fun. We love Trojan Nation. We love the fans, the support that our program gets. It's so much fun to play in front of them, and that home court that we get here, when that environment gets going and gets rowdy, like that gives us such a boost going forward. And so I hope, on Thursday night, the DSU Fieldhouse is just rocking. It's going to be a lot of fun. Two really good teams competing, and, let's have home court advantage kind of lead the way.
Awesome. I'd like to give a big thanks to Coach Mo for taking his time out with us today. Like he said, please join us for our 5:30 p.m. tip-off between the DSU Trojans and the Northwestern Red Raiders. Thursday, December 16th, right here in the DSU Trojan Fieldhouse. I'd like to see you next time.
And now let's meet the starting line for both teams. First representing the Northwestern Red Raiders. That one guard, 5'6" senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, number 3, Jada.
All right, welcome to Dakota State's Fieldhouse. I'm Anvil Sinsball, joined by
Jeff Dittman.
And here you got your game today of the Northwestern Red Raiders against our Dakota State Trojans. The starting lineup for Northwestern will have number 3, Jada Cunningham, a guard from Sioux Falls, Washington. Number 4, Maddie Jones, a junior from South Central Calhoun. Number 15, Taylor Van Velde, a guard from Sioux Falls, Washington. Number 32, Devin Kemble, a guard from Panora High School in Iowa. And then number 34, Molly Shaney, a forward from Emmitsburg High School. Red Raiders are 11-2. They are coached by Kristen Rotert in his first season, assisted by Macy Miller, Taylor Deniston, Morgan Swodowski, and Gary Richardson. Your starting lineup for your Dakota State Trojans. Number 1, senior guard from Madison, South Dakota, Jesse Giles. Number 3, Courtney Menning from Corsa Stickney High School. Number 14 at forward, Savannah Walsdorf from Kiel High School in Wisconsin. Starting at guard, number 15, Lexi Robson from Grand Forks, North Dakota. And then number 20, playing center, Elsley Asleisland from Howard, South Dakota. Dakota State Trojans come into this matchup 10-3, currently ranked number 17 in the NEIA. Northwestern's 11-2. They're currently ranked number 13 in NEIA, so a good big matchup tonight. 2 top 25 teams here in the nation.
And not only do we have 2 highly ranked teams, Coach, but we have the number 3 offense versus the number 11 offense. Dakota State comes in as the third best offense in scoring points this season, and Northwestern comes in at number 11. So I think our fans are going to get an opportunity to see a lot of baskets before the night's over.
Well, look, yeah, it looks like it could be a barn burner tonight. See, it might come down to which team could get a couple stops. Who's going to have the ball last?
In a night full of offense, the defense may end up winning it.
Oh, yeah. You know, Red Raiders in their red jerseys with the white trim. Dakota State Trojans with their new white uniforms with the Trojan blue trim. And here is tip-off. Red Raiders win the tip. Number 4, Maddie Jones with the ball, swings it over. Red Raiders working the ball around on offense. Down the post. Number 34 for the Red Raiders, Molly Shaney with the bucket down low. Dakota State here pushing the ball. Good backdoor cut, Jesse Giles. Nice find by Courtney Menning. Jesse Giles with the layup. And Trojans in their half-court press get a steal. Tries for layup and miss. Rebound by Northwestern. Maddie Jones dribbling the ball up the court. Rebounded by Trojans. Courtney Menning dribbling the ball and back up top for the trailer. Oh, thought that one was about to go down. Osleeson off, rebounded by the Red Raiders.
This is a little different look for the Trojans on defense. Normally they've got their 2-3 matchup zone, and tonight they started the ball game early with man-to-man defense.
Looks like man-to-man, able to get a quick basket there for the Red Raiders. Decided to change up the defense. Probably have to do it. Maybe they're a high-scoring offense, trying something different. Red Raiders look like they're playing a little bit of man-to-man as well. Osleeson misses the basket, and she's going to be called for the foul. Her team's first foul of the night.
That's one of those unfortunate ones where you miss the basket. You're right at the front of the rim, so you go for the rebound and end up getting an over-the-back call.
It's a little bad timing there. Number 2, Ashlyn McDonald checks in the game for number 15, Lexi Robson. The Trojans there again with their three-quarter press. Ends up with another turnover. 2 turnovers of the night for the Trojans. Walsdorf pressing the issue. Osleeson wanted the up and under, nothing. Good defense by the Raiders. Resetting now for the Trojans. Oh, good steal there. Good hands by number 4, Maddie Jones. Going to take it coast to coast for the easy layup. Defense leading to some points there. Trogan again with the back cut. Good defense there again by the Red Raiders. Giles with the hook shot. Nice touch around the rim there. Puts it in. Red Raiders taking their time, trying to figure out how to dissect the Trojans' trap. And looks like the Trojans are going to get called for a reach-in foul. Looks like it was on number 2. Ashlyn McDonald, the team's second foul of the quarter. And looks like Lexi Robson, number 15, checks back in for the Trojans. And number 5, Courtney Menning, checks in as well. This has been a fun lineup to watch with Ashlyn McDonald playing the center, a little smaller lineup with them. They can play a little faster for the Trojans. Good inbound play for the Red Raiders. Number 3, Jada Cunningham with the mid-range jumper.
And one of the big keys with that smaller lineup is their ability to handle the boards with that. That's been one of the problems for the Trojans this year. One of the very few problems they've had is keeping opponents off of the offensive boards. So that'll be important for us to watch as the game progresses and see if they're going to be able to be successful in that smaller lineup with a little faster tempo, or whether they're going to have to go with their biggers.
I assume with that smaller lineup, they're probably going to be all five of the ladies are going to have to box it out and doing their job to get that rebound. And then right here again, going down low with the smaller lineup. And kind of what just Coach Dittman was talking about. They were trying to take it to the big girl down low. She missed it, but Red Raiders got the offensive rebound and put it back in for a basket.
And that's one of the challenges with the smaller lineup, is you have to double team on the post when they get it down there, which then means someone's wide open to go to the offensive boards.
Yep. Lexi Robson misses the layup. Red Raiders again pushing the issue, and Maddie Jones take it to the basket, was fouled. It looks like they called him foul on number 5, Shaylee DeBeer. Courtney Menning checking in, number 3, and then number 0, Micah Vincent checking in for the Trojans. Another offensive rebound. Trojans hustling back. Again, now it looks like they're kind of playing their 2-3 zone again now here. Let's switch back maybe with a smaller lineup. Good hustle. Good rotation by the Trojans. See if they can get a stop and a rebound there. Good defense, good hustle by the Trojans there. Again, rebound. Pushing it back up on offense. Here's Lexi Robson. Swings it back out. Courtney Manning trying to set something up. Dribbles in. Skip past the wings. And stolen away for the Red Raiders. Number 32 passes over to 12 for the Red Raiders. Finishes it off. Emily Danner with the basket for the Red Raiders.
Northwestern's had a lot of success at converting those turnovers into points. The 3 or 4 turnovers that Dakota State has had hasn't necessarily resulted in baskets for them.
I think the Red Raiders right now, top of my head, has been about 6 to 8 points off of their turnovers. Easy baskets. Good drive by Ashley McDonald, and left-hand layup missed. Rebounded by number 12, Emily Danner for the Northwestern. And a three-pointer in the corner by number 32 for the Red Raiders, Devin Kemble. And looks like we have a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Moe of the Trojans.
I'm sure Coach wants to talk a little bit about the quality of shots that they've gotten. They've had 4 or 5 right at the front of the rim, just haven't been able to put them down. And probably trying to calm them down a little bit. They're a little excited playing in front of a very good crowd. A number of Northwestern fans traveled up here for the games, as well as the Trojan fans, and you get a little pumped up sometimes, and suddenly that shot gets a little harder off the glass. So they just need to come down, hit a bucket or two, get relaxed again, and get back in their press. Their press had resulted in 2 or 3 turnovers early in the ball game, but they just haven't been able to get in it without converting a basket.
Yeah, that's kind of going off what you said. I mean, they're a good team. They don't have to do anything different and just do what they do. They don't have to force anything, and just taking a deep breath and being able just to play their Trojan style of basketball.
And we see LC is back in the ball game, so he's went back to the bigger lineup again.
And Trojans working the ball on offense, trying to set something up for Jessie Giles, see if we can get her going. And a good aggressive take to the basket. A little off bounds, rebounded by the Red Raiders.
Jessie drew quite a crowd when she drove in there. There were 4 Reds waiting for her.
It looks like the Trojans playing man-to-man. Good defense, good help side there by Jessie Giles. Going to call it jump ball, and it's going to be the ball to the Trojans.
The big difference right now, Coach, is the Red Raiders are shooting 63.6% from the field. converting those fast break opportunities they've had, where the Trojans are 2 of 8 right now.
That's it looks like it was another shot blocked there for the Red Raiders. Trojans, and just little nerves action probably with the shots there, and just maybe trying to get a little easier shots. But defense will hopefully lead to some turnovers just to get some easy layups going. And playing some man-to-man here. That was a good aggressive take. Looks like they're going to call a foul on number 0, Micah Vincent. Should be her first. That's going to be the team's 4th. Fouls are 4-0 here. Trojans got 4. Red Raiders are 0 at the quarter. Number 32 for the Red Raiders will be at the line. Devin Kemble. Red Raiders, I mean, it seems like they've been pretty aggressive, and I don't think they've taken a shot that's been deeper than a mid-range jumper, really. I don't know if they even attempted a three-pointer, so they're being really aggressive, trying to get those easy shots, and just like Coach Dittman said earlier, getting offensive rebounds. And there we go. And
the rebounding advantage is getting to be pretty significant. You've got 9 boards for the Red Raiders versus 2 for Dakota State, so between converting on baskets and second chance opportunities with their offensive rebounding, it's giving Northwestern a number of additional shots in this game so far.
Yeah, one of the focus, I assume, for the Trojans here, continuing this game. We got to continue to do better on the boards. Good shot there for Jesse Giles, is off, rebounded by Red Raiders. It was a good look there, just didn't go down. Red Raiders working it around. Number 4, Maddie Jones. Nice pass inside, tipped away though there. Trojans good defense, Trojan ball.
That's the second time now Jesse has made a rotation down to help on the backside. First one resulted in the jump ball, and the second one was the turnover.
Very, you can see the Trojans trying to play a very good team defense, trying to make something happen. Good attack there. Ooh. Looks like Savannah Walsdorf again, good take for her at the basket, and she's fouled from behind. She'll go to the basket for 2 shots. That's Northwestern's first team foul of the night. That was a foul on number 15, Taylor Van Vilde. And Savannah misses the first one. Just kind of a lid on the basket right now for our Trojans. Just none of these easy shots are able to go down. Makes the second one. Feels good.
Now we're back in the press again, so maybe we can get a turnover here and get the game speeded up for us.
Yeah. That's the Trojans. They do when they make a basket or get a turnover. That's when things go down for them. If Red Raiders get down low on another basket there, it's tough to get in your full court press if they're not making the basket. So see if the Trojans get it going here on offense. Jesse Giles, there he goes. Good skip pass, was open, misses, rebound by the Raiders. And Jesse Giles again drawing a lot of eyes, drawing a lot of people. And almost a travel, but out of bounds. Good fast break defense by the Trojans. Out of bounds on the Red Raiders. Number 32 for the Red Raiders, checking in, Devin Kemble. So Trojans here, Lexi Robson dribbling the ball up. Again, working a good skip pass to Jesse Giles. There you go, driving down the lane. There you go, Jesse Giles. Good attack on the basket. And she is fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots. And that's a Northwestern second team foul of the night. And there was a foul on number 32, Devin Kemble. Her first of the night. And Jesse Giles makes the first one. Dribbles it, shoots it up, and drills the second one. So got a turnover, got back-to-back baskets there for the Trojans. Now it's set up in their trap defense. Northwestern splits it, takes the quick shot though, and it's off. Sometimes with that trap defense, want to force them in the quick shot, and they miss it, so Trojans basketball. Lexi Robson dribbling the ball up the court, calling up the offense. Osleeson now dribbling over to the wing. Dribble handoff, Lexi. Skips it back out. Osleeson, ooh, in and out. Rebounded by the Red Raiders. Again, another good look there for 3 for the Trojans.
Well, I don't think we've seen the Trojans be quite this cold to start a ball game before, but the good news is they hardly ever stay cold for very long.
And keep on, shooters will shoot, so keep on shooting it up. There you go, good offense rebound by the Trojans. Number 30 for the Red Raiders, Molly Shaney. She's done a great job crashing the boards. Trojans there were able to get the rebound off of her. Skip past Osleeson. Giles up top now. Walsdorf dribbles down. Ooh, off the front of the rim, rebound by the Red Raiders. 10 seconds left here. Maddie Jones dribbling to the top of the key. Fakes one way, good kick out. Oh, off the back rim. And that's the end of the first quarter. Trojans 7, Red Raiders 18. Here we go, going in the second quarter here. Kind of out here off the first quarter. I mean, Trojans just going to have to convert off their easy shots. I thought they had some couple good looks and just got to make them. And then Red Raiders, they've been making their easy looks and got to keep the Red Raiders off the offensive rebound. Right now, it looks like the rebounds are 15-5. So Red Raiders leading the Trojans off of rebounds. And I think it's direct correlation to the score right now.
Yeah, if you look at that and then points off of turnovers, the Red Raiders have again been able to convert pretty well in their steal situations and get those easier buckets, which is why they're shooting that 50% from the field versus 15.4% for the Trojans.
Yep.
And I think it's just a case right now. You've got to find somebody who puts the ball in the hole a couple of times. You saw the last 2 times down the floor that Savannah took one drive to the rim and got to the free throw line. The next time Jesse came down, attacked the front of the rim and got to the free throw line. And so in these situations, sometimes you just got to get that easy layup. You got to get a couple free throws, and then all of a sudden the confidence comes back again.
And get the confidence going. And I definitely could tell Jesse and Savannah there at the end of the first quarter were definitely trying to be aggressive. And then kind of like you said before, they're going to draw some eyes, so hopefully we get some of those kickouts for those 3-pointers that the Trojans like to hit.
Well, and overall, the Trojan defense, when you look at just what they've done in the half court, has done a very good job. But those transition buckets and the second chance points have been the whole difference in first possession shots. Northwestern has not shot the ball particularly well.
Yep. You have to just finish the possession by getting that rebound. There we go. Good defense by Osleeson.
Nice block inside.
Rushed it a little bit. Turnover picked up by the Red Raiders. Looks like the Trojans there in their classic 2-3 zone. Skips it to the corner. Red Raiders doing a good job attacking the zone, looking to find the weak spots. Mid-range jumper, rims around, goes in. That's number 15, Taylor Van Vilde for the Red Raiders. Her 4th point of the night. Savannah, good attack. There you go. Savannah Walsdorf with the nice left-handed layup. Lets them get in their trap, gets into something they're comfortable doing. Throws it down to the block. Red Raiders skipped it back out. There you go. Stolen by Lexi Robson. Good swing. Courtney Manning dribbles it, drives. There you go. Courtney Manning, nice little scoop layup for the basket. You can just tell when they can get in their set on defense, they feel more confident, and the confidence will transition over to offense.
And those are the shots that early in the game they missed. They got to the front of the rim, they just missed them. Now 2 in a row. And you can, again, see a little more confidence from everybody. Now Elsie gets a second block on defense.
Yep. And kind of like we Coach was mentioning earlier in the game, seeing if they're going to stick with that bigger lineup, and there you go. Takes it coast to coast. Elsie Osleeson with a basket. Her first basket of the night.
Now, one of the things I think that Northwestern's doing that's very interesting is every time Jessie Giles drives, there's a crowd waiting for her. But when anyone else is able to break down the defense, they're not sagging in off of our three-point shooters, and they're willing to give up the two-pointer versus the three.
Good little dribble drive there by number 15, Taylor Van Velde. Definitely you can tell they're not going to let Jessie Giles beat them tonight by getting to the basket.
That or the three-point shot.
Or the three-point, yep. Dribble handoff. There you go, what Coach said.
Because of Jessie's drive,
Yep. And good attempt, and they're going to say the ball stays here. So you can see, yeah, that side defender went down as Jessie drove in, had an open player in the corner, easy kind of dribble in, and again, just trying to work to finish those close layups there. Trojans will have the ball underneath their own basket, setting up their inbounds play. And there you go.
Step back.
Ooh. Good hustle. Rebounded again by the Trojans.
There's 2 offensive boards in a row by Lexi Robeson there.
Yep. And good attempt at again, close at the rim, good attempt. Red Raiders now on offense, dribbling it up. You kind of feel the Trojans' energy and their excitement level picked up a little bit. Just the way they're hustling around. Good rotation again, and it's going to be a jump ball.
You know, one of the things that's unfortunate with a game like this is if we were still in school, we'd have a great student crowd here, and there'd be a lot more energy and a lot more noise in the building. But now that everyone's home for Christmas break, it's a little quieter crowd. Even though it's good numbers, it's a little quieter crowd.
And that is
you need those students down on the baseline causing problems.
Need those students down there heckling a little bit and getting the crowd going. There you go, Savannah again with the easy layup. It's going to be her 5th point of the night. The Red Raiders here setting up their half-court offense. Trojans in their 2-3 zone, and ball turned over. Good defense again by the Trojans, causing the turnover. Looks like we have number 25 checking in for the Trojans. Be Lily Mackley. Number 5, Shaylee DeBeers in for the Trojans as well.
For the last 4 or 5 minutes, the secondary rotations by the defense has been a lot sharper, and that's resulted in turnovers, jump balls, balls knocked loose. It's, like you say, a lot more energy by the Trojans out on the floor now.
And shot in the corner, out of bounds. Be Red Raider ball. And Dakota State here in their trap, full court defense. Red Raiders trying to continue how to break it. And Red Raiders here looking to the high post, trying to slash one down to the corner, mid-range jumper. Again, that was a good box out down low, good rebound by the Trojans. Got some numbers, Savannah, good fast break player, good pass. There you go, rebound. Missed her shot, got a rebound, number 25, Lily Mackley with a nice finish inside. And we had a little bit of the smaller lineup there with Ashland at center, so worked the double team and found Red Raiders did a good job finding the cutter. There's some people in the crowd might have wanted the foul there, but it's going to be Red Raider basketball tipped away, and so Red Raiders here will keep it. Checking in for the Trojans will be number 3, Courtney Menning, and number 15, Lexi Robson. For the Red Raiders, number 34, Molly Shaney, and number 4, Maddie Jones.
I think Coach Mo spent most of that dead ball period trying to make a point to the officials as well.
And then maybe some basketball gods there giving us the ball there. It's tipped out of bounds, and now it's the Trojan basketball. So Lexi Robson calling out the play. Looks like Trojans getting kind of their small lineup. Got 5 out wide. Donald Ashton on the wing. Skips it up. Dribble handoff. Courtney Manning at the top of the key here. Shot clock below 7. And there you go. That's didn't look like anything was going to happen, but Lexi Robson with the backdoor cut with the easy layup. Good pass by Ashley McDonald. Corner 3 again. Good box out rebound by Savannah Walsdorf. It's when she's at her best, when she can play kind of that point forward. Trojans here again, 5 wide, trying to spread out the Red Raiders. Ashley McDonald, good. Nice reverse. Ooh, thought that was going to go in. Rebounded by the Red Raiders. Good attack. Good attack there by Ashley McDonald. And timeout, Red Raiders. Definitely the first half of this second quarter a lot different than the first quarter. Trojans coming out enthused and playing defense, and they're making their shots. I mean, they doubled their field goal percentage there from the first quarter.
Yeah, this is a team that plays off of their defensive energy, and early in the ball game, while they got some steals, they weren't able to convert it, and then they couldn't get back into their press. Now in the last 5-6 minutes in particular, they've been able to generate turnovers, whether it's in the half court or even in the quarter court, because their backside rotations have been excellent, and they forced some turnovers and slowed Northwestern's offense down significantly, and then created some points for themselves.
And then kind of like the main thing we're talking about in the first quarter, looks like the offensive rebounding for the Trojans has been significantly better the second quarter as well. So hopefully they continue this in the second half of this second quarter. Red Raiders here with the ball. Working their offense. Big center down there, number 34, Molly Shaney. Number 15 for the Red Raiders. Nice dribble drive, Taylor Van Vilde. Lexi Robson fakes the handoff, corner, misses the three-pointer. That's Trojans 0 for 6 on three-pointers tonight. Red Raiders missed their three-point, rebounded by the Trojans. And looks like they're going to number 4, Maddie Jones, got a little too much contact there. She's going to be called for the blocking foul. The first foul of the quarter. Red Raiders' first one. Maddie Jones' first foul of the night.
That's really a statement to the defense that we're watching, Coach, is that we played almost 8 minutes and 1 foul called in this quarter. Both teams are again, that's why they're nationally ranked teams. They played both ends of the floor well, and they rebounded.
Yeah, it definitely has been a clean game. Osleeson there had a nice layup, and there's the Trojan. You get a basket, set up their trap, able to get their defense going. Good skip to the corner. Ooh, in and out. An offensive rebound. There you go. Osleeson got her the rebound, puts it back up, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And you had just talked about the rebounding starting to balance out a little bit. Earlier it was 4-0 that the Red Raiders had 4 offensive boards. Now that it's back to 5-4 with the advantage going to the Trojans. So DSU has really gotten a lot more aggressive at going to the boards and attacking.
And it's leading to these second chance opportunities.
Now we got to hit a few more of these free throws.
Osleeson misses the first one. And makes the second one. And man, lets the Trojans able to get into their half court or full court trap, excuse me. And Red Raiders do a good job of breaking it this time. And 15, Van Vilde misses the shot, rebounded by the Red Raiders, and is thrown out of bounds. So ball to the Trojans. Minute 42 left in this half. Lexi Robson calling out the offensive set. Good cut by Osleisen. There you go, Osleisen. Nice left-handed layup, makes it. Gets the Trojans within 2. Good find by Maddie Jones down low. Good hustle back by the Trojans. Get the rebound. Finds a trailer, she doesn't like it, but she's gonna attack the rim. Being aggressive to the basket. Osleisen with another basket there. Red Raiders quickly get the ball in.
And I believe that's our first tie since 0-0, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Northwestern started out on a 4-0 run to 4-2 run to get things going, and
that was definitely a Trojans second quarter. Really picked up the intensity. Under 40 seconds left here. And ball is knocked out of bounds, so we got 11 seconds on the shot clock. Trojans getting Ashley McDonald, Jesse Giles, and Shaylee DeBeer back in the game. 33 seconds, 26-26 here in the second period. That was a really good offensive set there from the inbound play. And then Courtney Manning's able to get the easy 2. Now, when she was fouled, she'll go to the line for the and 1 opportunity. Able to make those layups, which they weren't able to that first quarter. The score's 28-26. Courtney Manning makes it. She has 5 points on the night. Trojans here setting up their trap set. And stolen away by Shaylee DeBeer. Good defense. Under 10. Puts her head down. Nice scoop layup, number 5, Shaylee DeBeer.
There's another turnover she caused. Shaylee had a great finish to the quarter. She forced the turnover with the steal down there. Then she turned around, got the baskets, and then got back on defense again and stopped the transition. So Northwestern didn't get a shot off to finish the quarter.
That was again a great second quarter there by the Trojans. At the end of the first half, Dakota State 31, Northwestern Red Raiders 26.
And you look at the scoring there, Coach. The first quarter it was 18-7 for Northwestern. Second quarter is 24-8 for Dakota State. So really a battle of 2 quarters, like you've been saying all along. And the first quarter, I really think tempo was a big part of it for Northwestern early in the ball game. They were able to slow down Dakota State. They were able to keep them from scoring, so they couldn't jump into their press. Second quarter, they weren't able to do that. Dakota State got into their press, got their running game going, and suddenly everything was working for them.
Yeah, definitely. And the way this second quarter went, it's the way the Trojans want to play on a up-tempo, kind of that high-energy type of basketball. And it really seems like Northwestern, haven't been able to watch them much, but it definitely seems like they kind of like their half-court sets and getting things set up. So kind of two different styles of offenses going at each other.
Well, they've got a very strong post player in Molly Shanny. She's their second leading scorer for them with 12 points, almost 13 points a ball game. She also is their leading rebounder with 6. So a lot of what they do either goes through her or she's a part of it because she's a great offensive rebounder as well. So Dakota State, again, did a very nice job in that second quarter of really taking her out of the ball game, making sure there were no easy shots, making sure there were no second chance points with offensive rebounding for Northwestern. And that defense then spurred their offense to get rolling.
Yeah, it was, like you mentioned earlier, that second quarter really went by fast, and there was only 3 fouls called that entire second quarter, and I believe probably there was only 8 calls called the entire first half. So it was really a credit to both these teams playing playing very fast, but also not getting called for hands and being able to, play, basketball the way it's supposed to be played, excuse me.
Yeah, I think you know, it's one of those games where sometimes there's a lot of points scored, but it's the primary reason is that both teams are shooting 30 or 40 free throws in a ball game. These are two teams that are very disciplined on defense. They don't give you the easy buckets. They don't give you the free throws, and consequently, we watched a very great flow to the ball game in the first half, and a lot of fun to watch.
It definitely was a fun one. And hopefully this second half, the Trojans, one thing I've noticed this first half is I believe they have not made a three-pointer yet, and I know that's once they start hitting those three-pointers and getting that trap going, that's when things hopefully can start really going the Trojans' way. So hopefully we'll look forward to a really good second half for the Trojans.
That's really an odd stat. Both of these teams score a lot of points from the three-point line. Both of them are ranked in the top 50 in the country in three-point shooting. Northwestern is 1 for 6 right now, and Dakota State is 0 for 8. So
wow.
A testament to good defense, a testament to good discipline, and not allowing, not sagging off of your man when there's penetration, knowing that you got to stay out on shooters. And but one of these stats has to break.
And just kind of like that second quarter, something's got to give. So kind of have. What's it now? And we got the stats from here, the leading scores for the Trojans. Elsie Osleeson, those last couple baskets here, she ended up with 9 points on the half, followed by, looks like number 1, Jessie Giles with 6 points, and then Savannah Walsdorf had 5. So pretty spread out scoring there. And for the Red Raiders, again, number 15, Taylor Van Velde, with 8 points. And then just like we talked about before, their center down low, Molly Shaney, ended up with 6 points, followed by number 32, Devin Kimball. So again, a little bit of a spread out offense, but some of the main key players for each team starting to pick up their scoring.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments are made at halftime. The Dakota State played some man in the first half. I don't know that they feel like they rebounded particularly well out of it. They may turn around and stay with their zone a little bit more in the second half. Northwestern has not shown anything other than the man-to-man, but they have shown a little bit of a tendency to stay out on shooters, with the exception of Jessie driving the lane. So whether they change that a little bit, because we had a number of players get to the front of the rim in that second quarter and make baskets, and I'm sure they don't like the idea that so many DSU players are scoring.
Yep. Almost kind of seemed like in that second quarter, I'm not sure if Coach Moe or Coach Branco told them, but I mean the Trojans weren't going to settle for a mid-range or a three-pointer. They're going to put their head down and try to get to the rim, and that's, I mean, Elsie Osleeson and Shaylee DeBeer, those last couple had nice layups at the basket. And they cite to the total field goal. So some of the stuff as we talked about the first quarter, the Northwestern, they shot 42% here in the first half, and the Trojans did better in the second half, ended up at 38%. Again, Trojans 0 for 8 at three-pointer. Northwestern's 1 for 6. And the Trojans right now are shooting 5 of 7, 71% at the line, where Red Raiders haven't been to the line as much. They're only shooting 1 for 2, 50%. And
if you look at the field goals attempted now, we've got 6 more attempts than Northwestern has. And a big piece of that is in the turnover category. Northwestern has turned the ball over 13 times as a result of both half-court and quarter-court pressure, and not a lot in the full court. Most of the turnovers have been right after they cross over the half-court line. Dakota State only has 4 turnovers, so there's 9 extra possessions right there. It's resulted in 6 extra shots for DSU, and in that second quarter when they were shooting so well, that was a big advantage.
It looks like Northwestern has 8 points off turnovers, and Dakota State has 14. So kind of what Coach was just saying, getting those extra shots is leading. I mean, that's really kind of the deal in the game right now. We're up by 5, and we have 6 more points off of turnover. So, and getting just being able the Trojans to be able to get into that full court trap set that they like to do and just be confident off of that, just being able to make those baskets to let them lead to defense, almost really offense leading to defense, which is going to lead to their offense in a crazy roundabout way.
Well, let's take a break right now, Coach, and we'll get a few of our sponsor ads in, come back with some
Yes, sir.
final first half stats, and get prepared for the second half.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for joining us.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts, committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions, designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
The threat of cybersecurity is rapidly expanding. At Dakota State University in Madison, professors and students work diligently into the night to prepare themselves for what lies ahead. And because they won't rest, neither will Heartland, providing reliable energy to power the lights, servers, and minds of those who defend our information. Heartland Power, Madison's hometown power provider. At Madison Regional Health System, we're committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. Our healthcare system includes over 270 knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional inpatient and outpatient healthcare services to you and your loved ones. As an award-winning critical access hospital, we are honored to serve and support our local athletes. For over 135 years, we have made your health our priority. For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
What was that, about 3 weeks ago?
And welcome back here to Dakota State's Fieldhouse as our Dakota State Trojans taking on the Northwestern Red Raiders. Here, the second half about to get underway here in about 3 minutes. Dakota State leads 31-26 over the Red Raiders. Very exciting here first half.
Coach, let's do a little recapping of our fall sports. Start out talking about the postseason awards now that have been announced for football in the last week.
And we had Noah Guzzi, and he ended up being a first-team All-American defensive back for the Dakota State Trojans. Last year he was an honorable mention All-American, so it's a great award for him to be first team. And I believe he was the highest vote-getting DB for all the All-Americans, so a great award for Noah Guzzi. And then we actually had another All-American, second-team All-American punters, Caleb Nielsen. Again, another great award for Caleb Nielsen. Being able to get recognized like that is a great accomplishment for him and the Trojans.
Now I know Noah set the single season and the career interception record for DSU. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct. Yeah, he tied it, and then the last game he was able to get his interception. So yeah, he had a pretty good season. Was able to get some good amount of turnovers and interceptions for the Trojans, and was able to get that in the record books now.
Well, I'll tell you, one thing I'd be interested, I'd like to know who the first team All-American punter was, because I watched Caleb for the last 4 years, and it's hard to believe there was a better punter out there in the country than him. I can't even begin to count all the times when he would put offenses back inside of the 10-yard line with a 50-yard punt, or get one of those that rolls for even a 65-yarder.
Yeah,
so.
It almost seemed like he kicked better when he was kicking into the wind too. He was definitely a fun one to watch, and then he also was the field goal kicker too, so he had double duty. And they called him the turkey leg for a reason.
Our women's volleyball team also was in the postseason announcements in the last week as well. Senior Maddie Polzin, who's an outside hitter for us, was third-team All-American for the second consecutive year. And also senior Hannah V was named honorable mention this year. And if you got a chance to watch the ladies play volleyball, you saw obviously what a great player Maddie was for the last 3 years. Hannah really came on this year to become a great defensive blocker at the net, and a very good offensive player as well for the Trojans. So congratulations to all 4 of those All-Americans for DSU.
Yep, looks like Polzin, she had quite a career at Dakota State. She was third all-time in, looks like, career kills with 1,456. She broke some records too. She broke the school record of 10 service aces versus Bethel, Kansas. So she had a very great career, and again, for both those ladies to get recognized nationally is a great accomplishment.
We also had our first indoor and outdoor qualifying meets just before all of our track athletes went home for Christmas. We sent 6 athletes down to Fremont, Nebraska to run a half marathon, which is the qualifying event for the national outdoor marathon. And of those 6, 3 of them came home as qualifiers. Jacia Christensen qualified for the 3rd year in a row, and Taylor Myers and Martin Bailey both qualified for the national outdoor meet. So congratulations to those athletes as well. And now we're back to action.
And Red Raiders will start with the basketball. Looks like the Trojans start off in their 2-3 zone, and quick dump off to the center there. Molly Shaney makes the basket. And looks like, again, Trojans starting with their 5-wide offense, dribble handoff, Courtney Manning dribble attacks. Skips it back out to the corner, Jesse Giles. And tipped away, good defense by the Red Raiders. Trojans will have the ball with 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Now that's the first time I've seen the Red Raiders double down in the low post, so that might be one of the adjustments that they made at halftime.
And tipped away, I can put it up. Off rebounded by the Red Raiders. They'll be interesting to see what both teams see, what what adjustments they're able to make. And Maddie Jones misses the shot, steals it away, puts it back up with the steal and the layup there. Oslisa now working down low. Skips it back out to Cordy Menning. And five wide offense here for the Trojans. Dribble handoff. Good find for Savannah Walsdorf. Maybe we'd like to see that be a bounce pass there. A little easier to handle for Savannah, but good rebound there by the Red Raiders. Set up their offense. Trojans again in their 2-3 zone. And looks like they're gonna call a offensive foul there on number 32. It'll be Devin Kimball, her second foul of the night, team's first of the quarter, excuse me. Here we go, Norm. Good dribble by the Trojans here. Again, dribble baseline. And they're gonna...
Now the Red Raiders have done some full switches on those dribble handoffs on the screens. So it'll be interesting to see if Dakota State will be able to get that matchup advantage that they want and take advantage of it.
That was I noticed that earlier too with that their center was ended up on some of our guards, so it looks like they're switching a lot more of those screens now. And good defense positioning there from Courtney Menning. Red Raiders dribble it out of bounds. Good defense played here on both sides. 31-30. Lexi Robson being aggressive. Sleason, good left-handed finish there. Good tough finish in traffic. And Trojans in their trap, a little softer. Maddie Jones able to sort her way through it. Dumps it down low to number 34, Molly Shaney.
They were able to split that trap at half court. Dakota State ended up just one man short then in the rotations.
And Trojans again, a little cold from three-pointers. Maddie Jones takes it, blocked away, offensive rebound by the Red Raiders. Puts it back up. Number 15 for the Red Raiders. Able to get that basket off the backboard there. Yeah, but number 34, Molly Shaney, doing a good job controlling the boards here this start of this second half. Wow. Oh, tough shot. Yeah, that was a tough shot there by Savannah Walsdorf. Some contact, and there you go, leads to the transition.
Turnover.
There you go, the energy.
You know, if we stop and think about that second quarter, the run really started when Elsie had those two block shots. It seemed like it gave great energy to the defense and then got the offense going. Now we see another block shot down here, and the next thing you know, we've got two quick baskets.
Yep, they again kind of thriving off that, making plays off of defense and trying to transition to offense. And now maybe a little small lineup by both teams. And turnover, and turnover caused by Trojans, and it's going to be fouled. Number 34, Molly Shaney, called for the foul, her second foul of the night, the team's second foul of the quarter. Trojans here working that 5 wide, a lot of dribble handoffs, back screens. Good offensive rebound. There you go. Savannah Walsdorf with the offensive rebound, puts it back in. Getting those easy baskets. Red Raiders there, in aggressive, beat the press, mid-range jumper, nice floater there by number 12, Emily Danner.
Strength of their offense is they pull up and shoot that little 6-footer very well instead of trying to take it one dribble too far and maybe get it blocked.
They can definitely tell a lot of them, they'll pull up right there about 10 feet away. Ooh.
That was really a nice curl out. Too bad we couldn't finish it.
And she did a good job wrapping around the screen there. Missed the layup, and then looks like Trojans number 0, Micah Vincent called for the foul. Her second, team second of this quarter. And yeah, looks like the Red Raiders have a little smaller lineup for them. Got set up their press breaker, able to break it. And wasn't aware from behind, jump ball. And it's the Trojan basketball. Another turnover caused by the Trojans defense. And Lexi Robson calling out the play. Oh, nice backdoor cut.
The backdoor has really become a big part of their offense this season. You saw it early in the year when they were playing against the zone and really attacked it well, and now they're starting to do it well against man-to-man also.
Another turnover there caused by the Trojans. And ooh.
Now with Dakota State a little taller, you saw Savannah do the post-up duties that time.
Yep, tried the left-handed hook there. Usually that's something that she usually makes. Ooh, in and out there for the Red Raiders. Rebounded by number 0, Michael Vincent. Again pushes it up. Ashlyn, skip pass. Trojans aggressive, blocked. Rebounded by Red Raiders. Have some numbers. Gonna be aggressive. Number 4, Maddie Jones. That was a nice little hesitation. Nice finish there.
DSU thought they had the break stopped. She held up a second and then she took off again. That was a really great change of speed.
Ooh, there you go. Savannah Walsdorf attacks the basket, draws the contact, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. There's a foul on number 24, Marin Narem.
Coach, what do you think the odds are that we could have you would have thought that the 2 teams combined would be 1 for 17 from the 3-point line midway through the 3rd quarter?
I would not have guessed that. I thought that would have been my 3-point percentage if I was out there shooting. So they're tell both teams now. It seems like the Trojans being more aggressive. They're not shooting threes as much as maybe they've had in the past. They're just trying to again attack the basket, especially when Shani's not in the game, and she just checked in. So.
Well, and even with this pressure defense that Dakota State's playing, Northwestern still only shot 2 free throws the entire night. So, again, really good tribute to both squads in the type of pressure they're playing, but yet not giving up fouls.
There's that little mid-range pull-up we talked about. Missed that one. And then she wants this 3 off. Good box out by Osalisa.
Nice outlet.
Yep. There you wow. That was a good rebound, good outlet pass, good skip over to Jesse, and misses the layup. Rebound by the Red Raiders. Red Raiders now working looks like a back screen there. Ooh, good skip. And they're gonna call the foul. Is gonna be on the ground, no shot. And it's gonna be fouls called on number 15, Lexi Robson. Her second foul tonight. Team's 3rd, both teams with 3 fouls in this quarter. And Red Raiders looking to try to set up their inbounds play. Got number 21 checking in for the Trojans, Angela Slattery. Mid-range pull-up again, and Knight. So there, I believe it was a shooting foul called the number 5, Shaylee DeBeer, on the Trojans. It's going to be their 4th team foul. And then we got number 20 at the line for the Red Raiders, Zoe Heemstra. She makes the first. Dribbles it and shoots the second shot and makes it. And it is a one possession game now. Trojans, Lexi Robson dribbling the ball up the court. Good aggressive take there. And Jesse Giles makes it. They wanted to go double team, or they were kind of hesitated a little too long, and she was able to make the nice little left-handed or right-handed hook shot there.
And there's our second three of the night.
And there's and able to get a little through the press a little faster and find an open player in the wing. Maddie Jones for three. And Shaylee DeBeer. Good rebound by Angela, and it's foul. That was a good offense. Way to crash the board there by Angela.
That's the Trojans' 7th offensive board of the night. Northwestern had picked it up a little bit to start the third quarter, and they were up to 8 offensive boards. So we've seen both sides really have a challenge keeping each other off of that second chance opportunities.
And Angela dribbles, drives, good kick out. There you go. That one.
Both teams warming up now.
There you go. Jesse Giles with a big three-pointer. Good hustle. And there's that pull-up you talk about. That must be part of their practice plan. And, ooh, not sure. Stolen by the Red Raiders. Maddie Jones with the steal. Minute 40 left. Red Raiders here slowing it down. Got a steal off the inbounds there. And Red Raiders here working their offense. Matt Jones at the top of the key. And, oh, good hand. Stolen by Jesse Giles. 2-on-1. Good take, Jesse Giles. Coast to coast with the layup. And it is 49-45.
15 points now for Jesse for the evening.
And Shaylee DeBeer goes coast to coast with the scoop layup. That's good defense again, and looks like it was tipped again. Good defense by the Trojans, active hands. And time.
It's going to talk a little bit about this handling of the ball and these turnovers that are giving Dakota State too many easy looks.
And definitely this a little bit looser with the ball. And here about under a minute left in the third period. Trojans 51, Northwestern 45.
Just for our fans out there who are in the area, they probably recognize Kristen Roder. Kristen played her high school ball down in McCook Central, and then played her collegiate ball at South Dakota State University. Spent some time there as an assistant coach, and this is now her first year as head coach at Northwestern. So, local girl turned around and is now causing problems for the Trojans.
Yeah, it looks like this is her first season here.
Yes, Chris Shaw has been the coach there for a number of years, and Chris walked away or moved away from the position last year, and so I would say the Red Raiders have had tremendous stability in their women's basketball program with all the success they've had.
And another three-pointer off, and it, ooh, good
offensive board.
Oh, off, and offense rebound, misses the second chance opportunity there for the Red Raiders and pushes it. And let's see. Ooh, good up. That was kind of a close one. Jessie looked like she tipped it. They're going to call over the back on Jesse Giles there.
The call was a little late. I thought she was actually going to get away with that one because she didn't make contact, but did get a hand on the ball over the top of the defender.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I know this. Some of the Trojan faithful weren't too happy with that call here. And the Red Raiders make the free throws. Number 32 is at the line. That was 32, Devin Kimball. And here are the Trojans here, 20 seconds left in the third period. And Red Raiders are in the bonus. Poked away, Trojans still have possession. 5 seconds, get a shot up. Yeah. That was good hustle there. Courtney Manning, good dribble drive. Tried the reverse layup, misses. Jesse Giles, great rebound and able to put it up quickly enough to get it in before the time expires.
So in the first quarter, we saw it was all Northwestern. Second quarter is all Dakota State. Now this quarter ended up being a 21-22, 1 point advantage for the Trojans. So I think we're going to see the second half be more of what we expected. Not necessarily the big runs by both squads, but just the back and forth, a bucket here, a bucket there, a steal, offensive board. It'd be interesting to see if offensive boards become a really key factor down this stretch, because both teams are playing some exceptional defense tonight, and you can see that in the number of points being scored, which is below the two teams' scoring average.
Yeah, and just kind of the points off the turnovers, just what we were talking about at halftime, just those extra possessions, those extra shots. I mean, the more shots that you're getting to take, the more possessions you get should transition to more points. But those offensive rebounds, I think it's gonna, like you said, be a big factor kind of going down into this fourth period here.
Well, a little indication too of how much better the Trojans have shot. That first quarter they finished at about 15%, and now they're up to almost 42% for the game. And so huge turnaround in quarters 2 and 3 with their efficiency at the rim.
Yeah, that's a really big turnaround there. So here's the start of the fourth period. Great top 25 action here tonight in Madison. Trojans here still with their 2-3 zone. A little bit of their smaller lineup. A little bit longer. Mid-range pull-up for them. That's kind of her shot there, Jada Cunningham, and she's made a couple of those tonight where she just dribble drives and pulls up. Courtney Manning and skips it up top, and she's going to be fouled down low by number 20, Zoe Heemstra, her second foul of the night. And Trojans working their inbounds play. Set it up, Jesse Giles. Ooh, there.
Lexi's able to keep it alive for us.
Good look by Jesse. A good hustle there by Lexi, forcing Northwestern to knock out of bounds. So Trojans underneath their own basket. Jesse by herself. Ashland trying to use her speed on the bigger girl, and there. Ooh. Travel called. And Red Raiders number 4, Maddie Jones, and number 15, Taylor Van Ville checking in. One minute here into the fourth period. Well, there you go. They got the trap they wanted, and there you go.
Got the turnover.
Got her. She picked up her dribble right past the half-court line. What the Trojans wanted there, and got the turnover. And so got their 5-wide offense. Well, a lot of dribble handoffs. Jesse. Now they got. Ooh, yeah. So Jesse there created a lot of eyes again, kicked it out, missed the three-pointer. Good box out by the Red Raiders, and here they are on offense. Maddie Jones up top. Ooh, a little miscommunication there. Turnover, ball to the Trojans. Osleeson checks back in for the Trojans. And Lexi again setting up the offense.
I'm guessing that's one of the things that when Northwestern looks at the film after this ball game, the 21 turnovers is going to be something that they'll be talking about quite a bit.
And a couple of those turnovers are some of them, just them not taking care of the ball. And Savannah pulls one up from deep, rebounded by the Red Raiders.
You know, one of the things that's tough for the opponents of the Trojans is both of our guards are excellent rebounders. Lexi Robson's got 3 boards, and Courtney Menninger, I think, has 2 or 3 rebounds as well. And, you know, that's just not something you expect out of guards, is that they're going to go in and rebound.
Yeah, they do a good job of crashing the boards, and I think just both of them are very aggressive players, and so they're going to go try to get the basketball for the team. Looks like Lexi Robson, something with her, looks like her ankle comes out of the game here.
Tweaked it a little bit there. Go over and get a quick retape if she's got it taped already, and I'm guessing she'll be back in quick.
Yeah. Number 4, Maddie Jones, makes the first of the 2 free throws. Foul was called on Lexi Robson. That was her 3rd foul of the night. She makes the second one. One possession game. Trojans working to try to get a good shot here. Heck of a skip pass there by Courtney Manning. And tipped out of bounds.
Northwestern's seen that pick a couple times now, because Jessie has gotten 2 or 3 step back looks off of that, and that time they did a full switch and she jumped that passing lane, almost got a steal out of it.
And they were definitely anticipating that one. There's Courtney Manning now, under 10 seconds, got to get a shot off here quick. And be a shot clock violation. And Red Raider basketball. There's Trojans going to try to still set up in their trap defense. Good job passing. They're in the zone. Good dribble drive. Oh, that's tough. It's going to be good steal by the Trojans, out of bounds. Savannah Walsdorf ball's going to stay on the Red Raiders.
Ashlyn came down and completed the trap with Elsie really well on that. Savannah did a nice rotation on the backside that we just didn't come up with the ball when it was all said and done.
Ooh, that's what it is. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, so Red Raiders have to take it to the basket, and the aggressive take there by number 32, Devin Kimball. She draws the foul. It was Osleason's 2nd foul of the night, so she's going to line for 2 shots now. And this is the first one.
I think that's a big improvement in Elsie's game this year, as she was a very good shot blocker last year, but she tended to get into foul trouble a lot of ball games, where this year she's been able to be effective defensively, know when to block it, know when to lean back a little bit, and kept herself out of foul trouble this season a lot better.
And definitely being able to see her game grow, and her range has continued to improve, and looks like it was rebounded by the Red Raiders, but it goes out of bounds, so ball still for the Trojans. And stolen away by the Red Raiders. Number 3 takes it in. Jada Cunningham with the easy layup.
That's the 2nd time we've seen her jump a passing lane. That time she was able to make the steal and get the layup off of it.
A 1-point game here. Savannah. And gonna get a reach-in foul. Foul's gonna be called to number 4, Maddie Jones. Red Raiders right now, that really kind of seems like they're timing up, want to kind of dig down and double team there down on the post and creating a little bit of turnovers, kind of some havoc there for the Trojans offense.
You know what they've done on dribble penetration that's been so good for them tonight is they haven't made the full commitment to double on the driver, but they've been able to flick a lot of balls loose and just get a hand in and cause missed timing or even turnovers. So
and kind of just like right there again, they were able to kind of full commit to there, and Savannah wasn't able to really hold on to the ball, and turnover, and then foul on the turnover by the Trojans. Number 2 was called for the foul. Ashley McDonald, her second. So Red Raiders with the ball.
You know, we started the night again talking about how great both teams were offensively, but if you look at most of the runs this evening, they've always been spurred by defensive plays, whether it was steals or block shots.
Yep, and there it is, just what you talked about, the turnover for the Red Raiders leads the three-point basket there. Number 32 with the 3, Devin Kemble. Try to answer off, rebounded by the Red Raiders.
That's 1 for 15 from the three-point line for us tonight, Coach.
That's a number I never would have guessed what we've been saying right now. And I guess really when you get two great teams playing against each other, I mean, defense is going to be what's the thing that's going to separate you. See if Trojans defense can step up here and get some turnovers. Well, Osleson lost where she was a little bit and had to make up and end up. I think they're saying she got some or hit her on the wrist. Looked clean from up here, but
you know, it was really a nice play because Elsie was on the baseline side when the ball went to the top, and Northwestern's guard put a nice little lob over it, just cleared Elsie's hands. Otherwise, she would have gotten a steal out of it. Elsie didn't have a choice other than to either give up the easy bucket or make her go to the free throw line and earn it through 2 free throws.
I've had to kind of use the rim there as well. So Shaney will be going to the line for 2 shots. And
you know, quietly, Northwestern has now got 4 players in double figures.
Yeah, they're very spread out, and Shaney misses the first one. And the Red Raiders right now, I mean, they have 22 turnovers, the Trojans 10. And Shaney with 10, and she misses the second one, and offensive rebound. Gotta be strong on the boards for 3. Yeah, that was kind of what Coach was talking about at half. In the third quarter there, those offensive rebounds leading to extra possessions is going to be a big deal.
And the Red Raiders start the quarter off on an 11-0 run.
Yep, and quietly the Red Raiders here are up by 7. And Jesse now being aggressive again. Red Raiders leave her alone and rebounded by Shaney.
So it looks a little like the first quarter.
Yep.
Dakota State couldn't finish shots, and Northwestern now is hitting 3-pointers on top of it.
Yep. They're swinging around. Again, Trojans staying aggressive on defense. That was a good split right there by number 15. That was a really good take by Taylor Van Wilde. Makes the basket. And it's like Coach
has seen enough of this 14-0 run.
Yep.
Going to try and get the squad back and probably set up a play so that they can get a great look this time and see if they can get momentum coming back their direction a little bit.
Get that momentum back on their side and keep the energy up and really, like what Coach was saying, you got to just get those offensive baskets. That's going to help lead to slowing down Northwestern's offense a little bit, get in our trap, and we got to be able to convert some of those shots that we have. And I mean, I don't want to beat a broken horse, but some of those threes that we've been shooting, those are going to need to start going down for us to be in this game with under 4 minutes left in this fourth period.
Yeah, right now Northwestern is shooting 51% from the field at 25 of 49. So they've really, again, stayed in that 45 to 50% range most of the evening. But the difference has really been the turnovers. And they're 27 turnovers to 16 for Dakota State. But Dakota State now is going through another one of those scoring droughts that they experienced in the first quarter, and that's resulted in a 14-0 start to the first quarter, or to the fourth quarter, I'm sorry, and given the Red Raiders now this 9-point lead.
Yep, and Red Raiders, I believe it's been this fourth period, they've hit 3 of their 4 threes in this period, so that's really kind of where that lead kind of progressed from, was being able to getting rebounds and hitting those threes. You see the Trojans
need a bucket here. It's one of those that you need a little confidence. You need to get back into your press. You need to get the tempo picked up, because right now it's all in favor of Northwestern.
And then Lexi Robson looks like she's checked back in, get that tape on her ankle, and see the Trojans make a run here. Good play set and
nice curl.
Sleason being big. There you go.
That's a tough shot for Elsie. 2 people around her, and she got her balance and put it back up.
Yeah, it's kind of that second time we've seen that curl there by the Trojans, and good job by Giles. Fine, Sleason, and good finish. So there's that basket we wanted, and now let's see if the defense can get a stop. And long rebound, a lot of Trojans there in the key, and ended up being a long rebound. Offensive rebound again by the Red Raiders.
One of the problems with giving up offensive boards is pretty soon your guard starts sagging down a little bit lower, and then that makes you vulnerable for the long rebound.
Yep. Everyone's yelling to get the rebound, so the other guards start trying to go down there and help out, and when they shoot the long shots, it's going to be a longer rebound. And here go, Trojans get the stop. Setting up their offense again. Good back cut there, Jesse. Sleason being aggressive, a little faster there. Nice little
15-point, coach.
Yeah, there's a nice little scoop layup there by Sleason.
And the Trojans now are back within 5, so that's what they needed. They needed a bucket out of that timeout and get a stop. Get themselves back into this.
And again, there you can see the energy a little bit with the Trojans picking up. And here you got to get another stop here. Shot clock's winding down. There you go, Trojans again. Hopefully try to make them shoot a bad shot. Corner 3-pointer. Here, corner 3-pointer.
Really did a nice job. They forced that quick 3,
yep,
and then just couldn't come up with the offensive rebound. Now Northwestern's going to get another 20 seconds on the shot clock,
yep,
with 1:51 left in the game. So now the clock becomes a little bit of the enemy to the Trojans as well.
Yeah, that's extra 20 seconds here, and I'm sure Northwestern is going to work to try to really get a good shot. And it's good hustle there by Shaney, was able just to tip it out off of the Trojans.
My guess is Northwestern won't be taking any shots below about 5 seconds left on the shot clock for the rest of the game. And
there you go. Got a turnover.
Yep. Again, nice rotation from Ashlyn McDonald on that baseline. They got a nice trap with her and Elsie down there and force that turnover.
Here's so minute 30 left here, Trojans. Working to get a good shot up here. Savannah dribbles down, skips it up top. Ashlyn, top of the key. 10 seconds here on the shot clock. Got to get a good shot here. Corden Menning dribbles, drives, stolen away by the Red Raiders. Red Raiders pull back out. They're going to take the time off the clock here. Smart play by the Red Raiders. Under a minute here now. Looking for a steal, not letting them score, no easy baskets. There's that mid-range floater, off, rebounded, good rebound.
Push it. All right, Trojans have got to attack now. The clock is down to 33 seconds, and they still need a couple of possessions. So they've got to go to the rim and either get a shot up or get a kick out for a 3, and there's a 3.
Yeah, there you go. I tell you what, that ball did not want to go down there. That hit every part of the rim, but we'll take it. Courtney Menning with a nice three-pointer there. Again, Ashley McDonald, good job dribbling down and finding the open three. So we got 20 seconds left. Trojans are down by 2.
All right, so now the Trojans have to foul. Put a free throw shooter at the line. I'm sure both teams have a little different view of who they'd like to have shoot the ball down here at the free throw line here at the end. Going to try and take a quick look at some free throw percentages. Actually, Northwestern's got a number of players that are 70% or higher from the free throw line, so it'll be important. I don't, you know, obviously the center, Molly Shanny, would be their first choice, who's a 58% free throw shooter, but my guess is that'll be about the last choice for Northwestern to throw it into, unless they run into some trouble.
And timeout here for now the Red Raiders call. Looks like the Red Raiders are calling a timeout, maybe trying to get a look at what Coach Moe had drawn up there for the press. Now, for here, I mean, as soon as the ball gets passed in and it's caught, they're fouling right away.
Yeah, there's kind of two theories on this. The first one is to try and deny as hard as you can as soon as it comes in to foul. Second philosophy is let's get one trap and see if we can get a good hard trap, jump at a passing lane, maybe get a steal out of it. And then if we don't get it out of that, then you foul without too much time running off the clock. With 20 seconds to go in a one-possession ball game, it's not critical that Dakota State gets the clock stopped with 3 seconds or left, but they can't let 7 or 8 or 9 run off.
They got a little bit of time, so it looks like Northwestern called a timeout and they moved the ball up here to half court. And looks like they decided to foul right away.
Wasn't any choice for them. You know, there wasn't anybody close. There wasn't a trapping option available for them. So that was pretty much the only thing that Dakota State could do. And only a couple seconds ran off the clock.
Yeah, so kind of put himself in a good spot. Make Northwestern make both of these free throws. Maddie Jones at the line for 2. And this is the first.
So Maddie's a 74% free throw shooter. So I'm sure that was one of the shooters they did want to have the ball in their hands. But now, worst case scenario, Dakota State's going to be down 3, just a one-possession game.
And timeout.
Coach Moe is going to take a full timeout here to set up the play to make sure he gets the shot he wants.
And again here, this is I believe there's a couple schools of thoughts here. Do you get a good shot at 3, or do you try to go attack the basket and get 2 and keep on playing that different game? Or if you get a good shot from 3, obviously you want to take it probably as quick as you can, maybe keep some time on there. So what are your thoughts, Coach?
You know, with David playing a 5-out offense, that he kind of has the best of both worlds in a situation like this. He's got players who can penetrate, so if they can get to the front of the rim and get that quick 2-point basket, it gives them an opportunity to, again, jump back in their press, see if they can get a trap, get a steal out of it. But if you can't get it and you have to kick out for the 3, you've got great spacing and you've got good shooters on the perimeter. So he's got an opportunity to probably set up a play that can do both. And now the key is what will Northwestern allow? Will they give up the 2, which in my thought process, what I'd be telling my defensive players is you will not sag no matter what. If we give up a layup, we give up a layup, but we're still up by 1 when that's over with.
Okay.
But don't get caught sagging in and giving up a wide open 3 and they tie the ball game.
And keep on. I guess Red Raiders want to keep on making the Trojans earn it, so we'll see. Looks like we have going to be a half court inbound set here for the Trojans. Courtney Menning will be passing the ball in. And usually
now we saw Lexi Robson come in early, but she's back out on the bench again, so that ankle might be giving her some problems.
Courtney Menning here with the ball in the corner, so they're want to try to be aggressive here. Jesse Giles passes it to Savannah. And looks like it might be a last-second shot here. And
just couldn't break the defense down and get anybody to move very well, and ended up forcing up a tough shot there at the end.
And the final tonight, Northwestern 63, Dakota State 60. It's was a very exciting night of basketball, and it was a close one, just kind of like we were expecting it to be. Both teams, I mean, it was kind of a tale of really two different types of quarters, where there's both teams kind of having one way or other, and really the Trojans really kind of dominated the second and third quarters, where Northwestern was able to have the first quarter and the fourth quarter. I mean, it was definitely an exciting matchup, and I know the Trojans, I mean, really have a lot of things I think that they're going to see that they did well, and hopefully, I mean, there's going to be some things that they know that they're going to be able to fix and continue to improve on.
Well, and like you said, you saw that fast start for the Red Raiders to start the quarter, where they had the 14-0 run to begin the quarter. Now the quarter ended up 16-7, so DSU was able to shut them down to only 2 points in those last few minutes, but they just needed one more basket or 2 more possessions to get a chance to win the ball game. And give credit to Northwestern, great defense in that last series, and wouldn't leave their man and wouldn't allow penetration. So great defensive stand for the Red Raiders, and here we are talking about defense again with these 2 offensive teams.
Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, what we said. It was going to be down who had the ball last. I know the Trojans now, as they prepare for their kind of next couple things. I know they're preparing for a pair of games. They'll be traveling down to Arizona for the Frontier Conference, or to play against the Frontier Conference in the Cactus Classic. That'll be on December 21st and 22nd. The Trojans will take on number 21 in the nation, Montana Western. So another top 25 battles. Doesn't get easier for them. And then they wrap it up. They'll play Providence of Montana, who they played in the playoffs or in the national tournament last year. So again, another, I assume, going to be a good match for them. Kind of here in the next couple of weeks here over this Christmas break tournament.
So Trojan fans, if you're looking for a home game in the next few weeks, the men are going to be playing a couple ball games at home. They are going to invite the Northwestern men over on December 29th for a 7 o'clock game. That'll be a great ball game again. And then, just in case you get tired of watching football on January 1st, Coach Garner's squad will host Kansas Wesleyan for a 4 o'clock game on New Year's Day. So, like I said, you get tired of watching football all day long, you can come watch a basketball game that evening.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for joining us here. And again, it was a great matchup here for the Dakota State Trojans. And just want to say thank you for joining us on this evening. And continue to say, go Trojans. Thank you.